Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Bert Ferguson, realtor, coming to you guys from the office, and I want to talk to my buyers, sellers, really anyone who's looking to get into this real estate market in the remainder of 2025. If you're watching this, it is now June of 2025. We are officially in the halfway point of the year, and there are some trends that I'm seeing that I want to get over to you guys. So if you're watching this on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, X, Snapchat, anywhere you can watch videos, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to continue to bring you guys relevant information and updates. So let's get started. So number one, demand. In 2025, we are seeing a spike in demand in homes. We are seeing Gen Z and millennials really jump into this housing market, while we are also seeing the boomers downsizing. So with this combination with market entrances and exits, I'm starting to see that the demand is extremely high. We still are at an inventory shortage, but one trend that I want people to notice is the amount of buyers and the amount of interest and the amount of conversations that you're hearing about people wanting to buy a home, especially if you're in areas around the beach or in job hubs like Dover or Newark or even Wilmington. I'm starting to see a high demand. So if you are looking for a home right now, you're not alone, but you want to keep your eye on those homes in areas with high turnover and high areas of older homeowners because they're looking to downsize, which would be a great opportunity for those Gen Z and millennial buyers. All right, so the real estate trend, the second real estate trend that I am seeing this year is new construction is catching up. If you're scanning the market and you're looking on a regular basis, you are going to see a lot more new construction homes. But here's one thing that I've noticed. These may not be starter homes, and I'll tell you why. The price point for these new construction homes are increasingly getting higher and higher because of labor costs, because of materials costs, and what it costs for the builder to construct these homes. So I'm starting to see new construction homes catch up to the market, but the pricing may not be that favorable to somebody who's just starting out. We're talking about hefty down payment fees. We're talking about lack sometimes of closing cost help, although we do see some builders that are helping out with rate buy downs to help buy your rate down, your mortgage rate down for a limited amount of time. But as you're continuing to watch the market, you will see a lot more new construction. Call me or let me know if you have questions on these because they may not be for my first-time home buyers, but some options may. You never know, but new construction catch up. All right, so the third trend that I'm seeing in 2025 as far as the housing market is concerned is interest rates, the new normal. Now, you can watch my 2025 prediction right here or my 2025 market outlook right here. And I talked a little bit about interest rates and they thought that they would stabilize, but 6 to 6.5% is just about the new normal. If you were scanning the market pre-pandemic up to about 2023, you may have heard 2, 3, 4%, 5% rates. Then they ballooned. And that was due to the Federal Reserve rate hikes that trickled down to the banks. So now with inflation staying steady, job losses not really where they want it to be, sticky inflation, hey, we are at about a 6 to 6.5% rate, and that trend is staying for now. I don't see anything really changing about that, but that doesn't mean that you getting home is not doable. That's not what it means. It means that now you must strategize. You must look for rate buy downs. You must look for programs that's going to help bring more money to a closing for you so that you can potentially put money towards your rate buy down or refinance options with a home that may not necessarily be your forever home, but you can get something that's affordable now, refinance the payment later, and use some of those funds as you build equity to get into another home. These are just options that you'll need to know, your realtor will need to know and educate you on. But the main thing, 6 to 6.5% rates, I feel like they're going to stay. 2025 trend. All right, so now let's talk about actual homes, right? Outside of new construction, one of the things that I am seeing as a trend is energy efficiencies. Energy efficiencies is one of those things in homes, whether it's appliances, and I've even got a video right here talking to my homeowners about what repairs or what renovations are great investments. Things that are energy efficient, whether it's appliances or windows or anything that you can do that you can show off that you have made the home something that's going to help people on their monthly bills or save them time later. So any energy efficiencies that you can put into your home and that you can highlight, these are going to continue to be trends. So as you go into new construction homes, you will see energy efficiencies from lighting to windows, flooring, and appliances. These are going to be very important, and they're probably the number one trend that I am seeing is energy efficiencies when it comes to homes. All right, so we are talking about 2025 here, right? So unless you've been living under a rock, you know that AI is here and it's here to stay. So AI is one of those things that's really going to help buyers and sellers figure out ways to maximize their real estate experience. Now, professional agents, full-time agents, they are going to decrease, but the good ones are going to continue to stay because, like myself, we know how to utilize AI and do low effort, high leverage things like making videos for you that's going to help save you time. And in tandem with things like this video and AI, it puts you in the driver's seat whether you're selling or buying. One of the things that you can use AI for is to help aggregate what areas is going to be best for you. So if you go into ChatGPT, tell them about what you're looking for and what areas you want to be in. And it'll start to narrow down and really refine down for you what areas you need to look in or what price points you need to look for. So AI is a huge one that in 2025, it's going to be a top trend working with buyers and sellers. And if you are a buyer or seller, using AI to your advantage is going to be huge. So between actual energy efficiencies and AI implementing into the real estate space, these are the two biggest trends that I'm seeing right now. All right. So those are my trends for 2025 coming from your realtor here in Delaware. Feel free to reach out if you have questions or any pieces of engagement, whether it's a comment or you want to share this video to somebody. Let me know your thoughts. What trends are you seeing out there? So these are the ones that I'm seeing. All right. Okay, guys. So that's it for now. Talk to you later. Bye.